We're live. Welcome to Happy Hour. It's Friday.
Hello, everybody.
It is Labor Day Happy Hour. I'm Ryan Brecklin with my co-host Tom Selmon, producer Vinny.
Yo.
Hello, everybody. This is the beginning of a very long weekend.
Yes, you know what? It kind of snuck up on me. I'm excited.
It's been a long week for my family and I, so we're
Looking
yeah.
forward to it. Yeah, some time off. Well, here's what we're going to do today. We are going to have a toast, a dusty toast today. I'll go into the story on that. Talk a little bit about the auction. I went bourbon hunting today, so I'd like to touch on that.
I hit 4 stores today.
And then also we want to mention that tickets are still available for the Connecticut Bourbon and Whiskey group on Facebook, the Connecticut Bourbon and Whiskey Enthusiasts Annual Bourbon Whiskey Fest. That is in Hamden on Saturday, September 27th. Check that out. Make sure you get your tickets for that.
It's a
I know
busy
that
month for us.
Yeah, I know.
It's coming up quick.
And we do have a special guest that we will be introducing in moments. But it looks like today's going to be a very special Old Fitzgerald type happy hour.
Applause.
All right, you want to
You got the.
reveal the guest right away?
All
Hey,
All
baby,
right,
how
here's
are
our
you?
guest. Go ahead. It is a 1-gallon dusty bottle of Old Fitzgerald bottled in bond from the 1970s, I think. 60s, 70s. The tax strip is only partially there, but enough to be legally sealed.
Well, the foil is sealed.
This bottle just came in today. It is for our November 30th auction. It is 1 full gallon of Old Fitzgerald bottled in bond bourbon, and it is a beautiful thing in a attractive wooden cradle. It's been sitting in a family's basement for 50 years now.
Oh, yep, it is a pendulum.
Yep. And show them the topper that goes with that, Tom. It's got the nice little original topper that goes right with it. Pretty cool. And you're going to have the opportunity to buy that. I don't know if that's shippable. I don't know that that's one that will ship. But what a beautiful thing. And even though it can't say anything, I'll tell you that.
We'll have to very carefully take it out of the cradle because it should be the era where the bottles have a date or year on it.
Maybe, but who knows with a custom bottle like that. Stitzelweller, Old Fitzgerald, a full gallon. I want to open it and drink it right now.
So you would be a baller if you threw a party and just had this open and you and your friends killed it.
I wonder if you could find enough people who would appreciate that.
Yeah.
To drink that safely in one night.
Where's some of our whale customers? They'll be like, "Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's a great
Well,
party bottle."
along those lines, that's what.
1 gallon. Hold on. How many ounce and a half pours is that?
All right, you do the math. I'll talk about today's toast. So this bottle also came in. This is Old Fitzgerald. It is bourbon from the 1960s. It is a 6-year-old Stitzelweller. Let's see if you can see it on there. And it's in a Monticello decanter.
85 pours.
85? It's way more than-
85 1.5 ounce pours.
Okay. 6-year-old. Now, this one came in and is going in the November auction as well. Take a look at that. It is sealed. You've got the original tax strip, and I left the dust on it. I think we're leaving the dust on Dusties from now on.
This isn't antiques, Ryan.
But I got to tell you that there was another one in the same estate, and oh, darn, the tax strip is broken. Oh, so Vinny and I took some compressed air and blew some of the chunks out of
Yeah,
the
I don't want
lip
that in my
right
drink.
here. And it's drinkable.
What's the year on it? I see the tax stamp has a year.
This is distilled in spring of 1962 and bottled in fall of 1968.
6-year-old.
Yep.
Bottle and bond 100.
It is 100 proof, bottled in bond, yes.
It's a good. The 100 proof ones seem to be very good.
Yeah, so we'll sneak the cap
What's
off of
crazy is it's as young as it is. I don't think any of these bottles. I think it's minimum 6 years.
You might get a couple of chunks in here when you do the toast, but here, I'll send it over to you. Just try not to wipe the dust off. That's valuable.
Yes, dear.
All right, so this is Old Fitzgerald 1968 bottled in bond Stitzelweller bourbon.
That looks so good on camera.
It looks so beautiful.
Ryan, the alcohol is cleaning the dust. You guys got to clean the dust off. Come on, this
No,
is
stop.
unsanitary.
Just get a little chunks in
This
there,
is
Tom.
unsanitary.
You don't know what that dust is. It could be
Mold.
animal
Ooh,
dander.
that was a big pour. Sorry.
Yeah, you gave yourself quite a bit there, huh? How else are we going to share it with our customers if you drink it all?
Maybe
Let
got a
Vinny get some.
funnel.
great color, caramel color all
Oh,
over.
it smells delicious.
Yeah, there are chunks in it. Damn it, Ryan.
Well, listen, if you don't finish it, I'll definitely help you with that, even chunks and all.
Very red.
No chunks. Nice.
A lot of red tone to it.
I got that cinnamon.
It's got that
vanilla.
smell to it. That's
It's like a Cinnabon.
it's the Cinnabon. It's the Eagle Rare 17 kind of remind. I know it's a different mash bill and everything, but the smell.
Oh, that's delicious. Well, Vinny, a toast then. We got about a week or so left, a week and change until the next auction. But here's to you guys. Here's to a week. Here's to your Labor Day weekend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's different than what I've used to having for Stitzel.
Good mouthfeel to it, though.
Good mouthfeel. It's definitely different.
It's different than some of the other ones we've had.
The old Fitz decanter we have. I don't know if it's because it's young. What was it? 62 again?
This is a 6-year bottled in 68. So
Let me see.
now you'll get the opportunity to buy one of these. We have one that you can bid on in the November 30th auction, and the Dusties are rolling in. You see the
62,
gallon over
68.
there. You have this one. Took in some old Granddad today. We've got more Eagle Rares from the Prentice Distillery, pre-Buffalo Trace Eagle Rares. I'm impressed. You know, customers have been great. They've been reaching out to us and bringing in some fantastic Dusties. They're just being found in basements everywhere. Mind you, you don't want to find attic Dusties. There's not usually much left to them.
Yeah, and we love the Dusties. Unfortunately, usually it's, oh, we got all this old whiskey, and they get excited, and then they contact us, and it's like, nope, that's garbage. That's garbage. Yep, we want that.
Well, I'll give you an example. Also in that estate was this bottle of J.W. Dant, 8-year Kentucky bourbon, 86 proof. Now, we saw this one, and we were like, okay, well, we should probably try this one for science and check out what a dusty J.W. Dant tastes like. And we poured it into the glasses.
Get the cork for this one?
Yeah, I do.
I don't want it to over-air.
Be gentle with it. We poured it into glass, and some enterprising young person
What are you trying to do?
took bourbon out of this decanter and
There we
filled
go.
it back up with water. This is watered down J.W. Dant.
That we see that so much.
Yep, kids filled the decanter back up with water, thinking that the
But
parents
the kids,
won't know.
why would the kids go after the whiskey? I figured the kids would go after
Vodka or gin
tequila
or something.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you want to do an interesting taste comparison, we do have Old Fitzgerald's 7-year bottled in bond from this year's release. If you wanted to do a side by side, but I can tell you they're drastically different without having to put
It's
them
the
in
same.
different-
It's the same mash bill.
Yeah, supposedly different barrels, a year older.
Plus, what, 60 years?
There's that GMO effect, I think.
Yeah. The dusty Old Fitzgerald is fantastic. There's not much like that.
Hold on, I just got a notification that Good Bottle Auction is live.
Oh, okay, good. We are live. So let's talk a little bourbon hunting. The bottle that we all decided we needed to get today, of course, is just released Wild Turkey, Master's Keep. What's it called? Beacon? Beacon.
Kind of a weird name.
David on the Connecticut Bourbon and Whiskey Group was doing a blind tasting it up against Russell's Reserve 15, 13, I think one of the 17-year Master's Keeps, and it won. The Beacon won. And I went, oh, man, I got to get a bottle of this. I got to try it. I personally left the office for, business purposes at like 9:15 and was back here by 11. I hit 8 stores in just under 2 hours.
You didn't find one.
I didn't find a single one. Now, there's reports that it showed up in Newington, Connecticut. So my wife was happened to be in that area. She went to a liquor store. She got in there, and someone in front of her in line was holding their last bottle.
What's MSRP?
$2.99, I think it's coming out for. It's in that range, $2.49 to $2.99.
I'm Googling.
I don't know what the actual MSRP was, but that's about what everybody's reporting it goes for.
I picked an ass random, feeling, celebrating tag on Facebook, and it's really appropriate now. Turned out to be the case.
Oh, what's your tag?
Looking for Nessie, which was an option.
Okay.
In the drop down.
I didn't realize that was something you could put on there.
Neither did I, so I clicked away.
So I had some people say that they would order it for me. I sent out a dozen text messages to everybody I know who's on the road today. It said, look for this bottle. But in certain parts of the state, we're like a week or two behind.
Rhode Island, I was in Rhode Island today for work, and the guy's like, it hasn't hit Rhode Island yet.
Oh, so there's somebody told me they got one there.
My store that I like, and they always hook me up. He's like, I haven't seen any, haven't heard any, and he says that some stuff that we get, he gets like 3-4 weeks later, and then in reverse. Sometimes he gets stuff 3 weeks ahead of Connecticut.
So that's the one you're looking for right now. It's Wild Turkey, Master's Keep, Beacon. What was the blend of bourbons that you said they put in there? Because you were talking about this earlier.
I think it was 18-year-old.
There's as much as 18-year-old blended in there now.
No, hold on.
If you're a fan of the Russell's Reserve 15-year, there's a bunch of that in our auction, which blew our minds last year. I can't wait to open another bottle of that. I know there's a bunch coming up, and also the Russell's Reserve 13 spring release from this year has been very highly rated as well. So there's great stuff coming out of Wild Turkey right now. It's just a question of finding it.
It's 118 proof. I'm sorry. I keep saying 18-year-old. It's so hold on.
It's a blended of older bourbons, though. And they go out to the brick houses and they pull different barrels that they think are going to work for that batch, and they do a little test blending. Oh, now he's Googling it.
I'm knee deep here.
For my whole thing, right? 8 stores in, was it like 90 minutes to 2 hours?
Stu Leonard's has it in stock. You could buy it right now on their website.
Yeah, buy it. I'll go to any Stu Leonard's and pick that up right now.
Uber Eats it.
Yeah, go ahead. This is all I got. I got one Weller Antique 107, which I paid. If I was in Ohio, it would be shameful what I paid. But in Connecticut, I paid about right, which is $100.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
Because I needed one, and I didn't have one at home, and I don't mind overpaying for it a little bit. But again, if you're in Ohio, it's $59.99. Did you find anything today?
I found some clearance items.
Whiskey's on clearance now.
So in Rhode Island, they don't have this horrible pricing structure, so they could set whatever they want. So this is a Remus Repeal Reserve, which the notorious one is 5V, which was 3 or 4 years ago. That one was supposedly very good. This one here, I've been eyeballing. Usually you see it for $99.99.
Yeah, I bought one for that.
Nah, I paid $59.99 for this one on
clearance in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Oh, your spot in Rhode Island. Don't give it up, because I've gone in there.
Nope.
I got Redbreast 12-year in there on sale for like $55 a couple.
He had a
ago.
case of Elmer, not this time, but last time he had a case of Elmer T. Lee on the shelf for $99.99. He's currently got Buffalo Trace, and he's got a store pick Eagle Rare.
Oh, did you get some?
No,
dude.
And then I had
hook a brother up.
He had all the stuff that should be on the shelf is on the shelf.
I
the
noticed
Buffalo Traces, the Eagle Rares, the McKennas, whatever.
We don't see Weller product. We don't see a lot of the better Buffalo Trace products in Connecticut really ever. And I mean, my trip around the state here today.
I think we crashed the Stu Leonard's website.
I saw a bunch today. Now I gotta ask you a couple questions, because I went to some stores today that were jacked on prices. Now there's retail, there's auction. We sell stuff at auction. The point is to achieve like a fair market value. What people will bid to obtain a whiskey, that's your business when you're at the auction. That might be worth it to you. Go ahead and pay for it. And
there's whiskeys I would overpay for because I've been trying really hard. I'm like, screw it, I'll just pay for it.
All right, but let's talk about this bottle here. This is Jack Daniel's single barrel, heritage barrel, toasted. Right?
So everybody's saying that's going to be a regular product shelf, or don't overpay for it. It's in a heritage barrel label. I think it's going to be an annual release.
No, I heard some more today that it's going to be an ongoing release.
So it's going to be right up there with Select and Rye single barrel.
Could be out all the time. Now, we tried this last week or the week before. It's delicious. It's a fantastic bottle. Now, what did you said this is on the shelf at where? Cheshire?
There's Cheshire Wine and Spirits had a case and a half of it for $71.99.
$71.99. Okay. So I went into a liquor store today. I'm not going to say who. This is where I got the Weller, mind you. Paid more than MSRP for it. And I was asking about the Wild Turkey bottle. And he goes, hey, I got something special for you. He pulls out one of these. He pulls out the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel. And he goes, I go, oh, that's cool. I've been looking for one of those. He goes, I'll sell it to you for $199.
Did you laugh in his face?
He said $200 for that bottle. And you said it was on the shelf for $71.99. I wasn't making it up.
It's on the floor. It wasn't even on the shelf. Because they have too much. They don't have a spot on the shelf for it yet. So if you go to Cheshire Wine and Spirits, North Side, it's on the floor. It's a great. It says new, and it's $69.99. I think is MSRP.
I was just gonna say, you sure the price isn't wrong?
No,
The guy in the store I was at, he goes, "Oh, that's below my cost."
Yeah, bullshit. We could look up costs in this state.
Yeah, well,
If he bought it illegally off the secondary and he's putting it in his store, that might be the case.
I don't know, but I just said $199. I said I can get it in Cheshire right now for $71.99. He goes, "No, you can't." And I was like, "But we did."
What town was this guy? You don't have to give the name, but what town?
Waterbury.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, nice people, but it wasn't really my thing. So let's hope we find a beacon.
So
I'd really like to try that.
The reason why I bought 3 or 4 bottles of the toasted, my hypothesis is it's going to be it's going to be a regular thing, but batch 1 is always the best, or it's very often is the best.
Well, it's also is this labeled as batch 1?
Essentially, because it shows the year on it.
Okay, it shows the barrel
They
entry.
say they show the age not an age statement, but they show it's a 7 or 8 year old.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is a great age point.
Well, I got to say that's one of the best Jack Daniels I've ever had. So if you run across that, the Blue Label single barrel heritage barrel,
that's one of the best. I actually the 14-year is fantastic. That is fantastic. I'll take that over the 10-year. The only thing I like that personally is the rye single barrel, that store pick we got. That's like stupid high proof. I love the taste of that.
well, ultimately that's what it boils down to, right? You maybe find one barrel or one bottling that's just that much better than the others.
Rickhouse 13, baby.
So when you're looking through our catalog in the auction, that's kind of the thing you're looking for. You're trying to get in there and say, okay, is this the desirable bottle? Is this one have a review or any information on it? And we've seen that variation in certain batches and certain years of bottling.
I feel like, and this is where people need to comment, I don't think anybody goes through our auction to browse and buy. I think they go, I want this. Oh, there it is. I feel like it's more like,
Nah,
I'm hunting for this. But with the Dusties except, so like the Eagle Rare, for example, obviously everybody wants to give that a shot, but the old Eagle Rares. But like, I have a feeling like people are I'm looking for this. Oh, they got one.
I know what I like. I'm willing to pay for it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the service we provide, right?
Let's see so the Michter's, was that 20-year is the top bottle right now. Pappy, of course. Parker's Heritage.
Oh, they love the Parker's.
Oh my God. Booker's 13-year-old limited edition rye. I should have bought that one when I saw it. It's
at $1,500 right now.
Yeah, it's right in the middle of our estimate. It's worth it all day. People rave about it. Eagle Rare 17, Eagle Rare 17, Stags, Whistle Pigs. Oh, the Woodford Reserve Baccarat. So this is an interesting situation. So the Baccarat, it's obviously in Baccarat Crystal. That's like $23.99, $2,399 at the stores. It's not worth it. It's good stuff, but it's not worth that.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about? It's not worth it?
That one.
Okay, I know the bottle you're talking about. So you're saying they're paying for packaging. That's what you're saying.
Yes, but we put in a $800 to $1,200 estimate.
And it's at $900. It's within estimate
Correct.
right now.
Correct.
But in the stores you're saying it's $2,400 and
retail's $2,400 and it's not.
Well,
it's like Millennium. It's like Weller Millennium.
That was just going to bring up Weller Millennium. I was in Costco in Waterbury today. They have Weller Millennium in there for $5,700.
Waterford Costco. I stopped there today too, and they fit same thing.
So $5,700. MSRP on that bottle was what, $8,000?
75, I think.
$7,500.
And nobody's selling it.
Everybody anybody has tried it.
Sure.
And then they said it's good, but it's not $7,500 good. So it's on sale now at $5,700.
I think Buffalo Trace is they were playing into the bourbon upswing.
I think it's a experiment actually.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to Harlan about it.
Yeah.
I'd love to ask him why'd you do it? Granted, you made an amazing whiskey. It's a blend. Made an amazing whiskey. Everybody says it tastes amazing.
It should for that money. I mean, think about it.
But why'd you price it so high? Did they just want to see if they could?
Right. Because we know that
it's a couple $100 with the packaging. It's got to be. It'd be $150 box.
So back in the day when I was fiddling around with packaging, here's the problem with Millennium.
Tom froze.
Yeah, I froze on the camera. How many bottles do you think came out this year of Weller Millennium? 1,000 tops?
If that. You remember those totes we saw when we were at Buffalo Trace? They basically a 4x4 stainless steel tote that fits on a pallet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I bet you they made one of those. And what's that yield? It's like 800 bottles or something like that.
It's for the whole country, whole world, or whatever.
Maybe, but yeah, I don't think they bottled a lot of it.
But my point is that barrel, so it's Buffalo Trace, that barrel and something else that's special, the Pappies or whatever. I mean, even a Pappy 23 is what? 3,000+?
Yeah, well, the joke is that if you sold every one of those, let's say there's 800 bottles in a tote. I don't actually know how many are in a tote, but that would be $6 million for one whiskey. So they blend one amazing whiskey, retail $6 million, markup and everything else. So they're like, let's do it and make $4 million.
Let me be controversial. Was this a marketing money grab?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Why not do it, break even, and get attention for the brand? Not that Buffalo Trace necessarily needed it, but why not? They Perugini wrote about it, I think, in Forbes.
Remember the Daniel Weller?
Yeah, that's still around.
Yeah, and it was a flop.
Well, people bought it to complete their collections.
Yeah, but it wasn't worth what they were selling it for.
So why are they doing it then?
Because they can, and they should.
Because why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
You got to have a high product. Remember we were in the cold storage, and there was a bunch of those in there? They're over oaked. They got some honey barrels they found. They're like, put that shit away. And then they're going to come out this next year's Weller Millennium.
Sure. Well, good for them that they're releasing stuff like that.
And here's the thing, though, too. Think about it. The distiller sells it to the distributor. There's no takey-backies.
Yeah. Well,
They made their money on it.
Well, there's some things that happen. They do discounts and kickbacks and
Right,
stuff like
but
that.
then
Legal stuff.
That
but
poor retailer. So Costco's selling it $57.99. So that means the cost is what? $4,500?
I bet you Costco is breaking even or within
Well,
a couple
Costco,
$100 bucks.
that's
on
right.
that.
Costco breaks even. So let's call it a $5,500 because that's I don't know what the liquor
Costco
store
makes $200 flipping that bottle.
Correct.
I bet.
So the store's got a $5,500 nut just sitting there.
Yeah, and I know stores who are selling it below MSRP right now.
They have to.
Yeah. I don't know.
It flopped.
So at that price, are you a buyer?
No.
5,700?
No.
Come on.
Tom, you can't afford not to, and you can get a
I
chicken
get
bake.
I get
Yeah.
2 or 3 bottles of Pappy for that.
Well, look at it this way: we buy it and we sell it at what $300 a pour, right?
You know who? So all the people who are illegally selling it on Facebook, selling pours of it, that's where you're gonna make your money.
Right. Would you pay $500 for a pour of that?
I would
For
pay
1 ounce.
$250 for a pour of it.
You still
What's
the owner of the bottle's losing money.
Is he?
You got to sell it at $300 a pour to break even.
I'm not that interested at that point.
Yeah, $300 for an ounce,
20 years from now, we're gonna find it in a basement somewhere and be like, ha ha ha.
and it brings what it brings. Hey, maybe 50 years from now, it's worth more.
Well, just sheer inflation should bring it up. You
Just
know,
the average
what do you
cost of
think these
whiskey?
cost? What do you think this retail in the store for? I bet you this was $20.
The dusty old Fitzgerald was probably less than $20. That's Glut bourbon right
68. No, that wasn't Glut. Glut was 80s.
there. Yes,
But
no, that was Glut. That was the beginning of the Glut. That's why they were putting it in decanters.
yeah,
Late 60s was the start of the Glut.
but you could buy a brand new car in the 60s for $2,000, $1,500.
Yeah, so that was probably $11 worth of bourbon.
Right.
Maybe that was too high.
Buy a house for that back then.
$11
So we meet all the old timers in our industry, you know, in our business because of what we do. This is where you need that 85-year-old guy like, oh yeah, I paid X for that in the store.
$6, yeah.
Well, no, because a handle of Evan Williams was $6 or $5. Because that handle of Evan Williams now is $20.
Yeah, true.
So, but they charge you. So this was a value proposition. So this is just like Winchester making all the commemorative lever actions. They took a regular product, threw really nice packaging on it, charged an extra $1, and they moved them because they were limited edition.
Yeah, well, that's how Jim Beam did it. That's how they all did
Right.
it.
Well, the bowling pin Jim Beam is back.
The bowling pin, and we'll talk about that on the 7th. I got some in-depth
Okay,
analysis of the new glut of bourbon for you. What else do we need to go over?
Somebody posted on or commented on YouTube. Ahem.
Ahem.
Ahem. Any suggestions on how to find a hazmat bourbon? Besides checking our catalog, of course.
Well,
I'll take that old Fitz.
so I just saw a hazmat bourbon.
Well,
somewhere.
hazmat on a shelf somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh,
So hazmat's what? More than 140
140
proof?
high or
140
plus.
yeah.
So now, like
Okay.
that Jack I have is
Trying to do
138. I call it hazmat.
Hazmat, I think, by definition, is better than 140.
I know. But, so the hazmat handies that we had last auction are, they went for what they went for.
Where can you? So what's hazmat right now? I mean,
So the Penelope American Light Whiskey 17-year-old is 138.8.
and it's hot. It's hot. It needs water.
Somebody just made a fantastic review of it on Reddit. Called it the best he's had in a long time.
Really?
I like it, but I don't like it that much.
You like 15 a little bit better.
I like 15.
I think
better.
that's just you though, because I've had the 17 and I love it.
15 was 124 proof.
Yeah, you top out at a certain point. I think it just gets so hot.
Mm-hmm.
But
No matter what
that
it is.
138
enjoyable.
Jack Rye, I love that.
And you don't put water in it?
No, I sweat into it a little bit, but
After the first sip, yeah, you're sweating. a little
it's
bit.
hot, baby.
Well, how do you find a hazmat? You just hunt.
Well,
Just
hold
go
on.
to every
Well,
store.
stop. The problem is I don't think there's a ton of places releasing hazmat. What does it take to make? How does hazmat happen?
Hazmat happens when you have a really high barrel entry proof and you have high evaporation of water, not alcohol,
So the barrel entry proof is $120.
or higher.
It climbs to $142.
Yeah, could be higher than 120. There's some very high entry proofs.
Name one.
Who is? I'm sure MGP.
Because-
I'm sure MGP. So
MGP is probably the master of hazmat.
well,
No, because Buffalo Trace. Well, Thomas Handy, the hazmat handies we had them last auction. Were 140 plus all day long.
The thing is that it's all about yield. So if you're in the alcohol distilling business, you want to get as much alcohol.
And isn't that higher tax too? Because don't they tax it by?
Proof barrel? I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So the point is to get the higher yield. You can always proof down and get more yield too. So if you have more alcohol in the barrels, and then you choose to proof it down, you get a higher yield. But if you bottle it at barrel strength, and
I
it's
Googled
hazmat,
this.
you get less yield.
AI overview. There's no single famous hazmat whiskey. That's what I Googled. Whiskey bottled at 140 proof or higher, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is interesting. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch 6 in 2016 being a notable early example. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but there was George T. Staggs before then.
Jack
that were-
Daniel's
that were
Coy
hazmat.
Hill. Jack Daniel's Coy Hill is one that's on my bucket list of things to buy and drink and whatever.
Okay, Coy Hill.
So the funny thing is,
hazmat.
I found the glitch in the matrix here. So AI calls it Coy Hill, KOI, like the fish.
Yeah, I think you might just be spitting back AI BS.
Well, no, it mentions Elijah Craig. It must have pulled that from somewhere. Batch 6 in 2016. That was what, 9 years ago?
Yeah, but there was hazmat long before then.
Wyatt Earp year hazmat. I'm looking. 10 best. Oh, here you go. Up Rocks. 10 best hazmat bourbons ever ranked.
Okay, Uprocks is all right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's some AI in some of their articles too.
Probably, but they still have whatever. Jordan 12 French Blue. Never heard of it. You ever heard of that?
No.
This is all bullshit. This is all.
You got to watch out with when results like that. There's some very famous releases of George T. Stagg.
Yeah, the
think
BTAC
there's
BTAC hazmat
Yeah,
is what I'm
yeah, and
thinking.
then you got JD hazmats and okay, well,
JD, I haven't seen. So the JD single barrel rye must be a high entry proof because you see close hazmats all the
and
time.
going for high yield. It's a big distillery.
So $125 or probably his entry.
Could be more, yeah.
And then you see some high. I don't know, man. My head's spinning.
Let's see what their barrel entry proof.
The Rise versus Bourboner. The Rise of Hazmat. This is written 2 years ago. Everybody has like landing pages for hazmat here.
It says supposedly heritage barrels go in the barrel at only 100 proof.
Right. People, any distiller worth his salt is going to say, "Listen, dude, you're chasing hazmats. You're not chasing flavor. You're chasing alcohol."
Well, what comes out of the barrel is always different. So
Right. Now, I the hazmats I've had were really good because it was like syrup coming out of there.
yeah, it's a balance between the ethanol and the actual
And then
flavors you get.
Eagle Rare 17 year is 90 proof.
Yeah, it's proofed way down. It's good. It's great.
It's great, but it's almost, I don't know, what I should say about me, but like I have it, and I go, fantastic. Wish it was higher proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Didn't we try the Eagle Rare barrel?
Well, we had when we
Yeah,
did
when we were
barrel
at BTEC,
samples
yeah.
in Kentucky, we inherently had, barrel proof.
Oh, you know what it was? When we did the tasting for Eagle Rare barrel pick, they proofed it down for us before we got there.
No, they
And-
didn't. I
Yes,
don't
they
think they
did.
did.
They did. And then they let us try it right out of the barrel. And it was
That's
way
right.
better right out of the barrel.
Well, Blanton's straight from the barrel, fantastic. Regular Blanton's, meh.
No, regular Blanton's is fine. I like it.
It's good.
Straight from the barrel's great.
Straight from the barrel. It was like a flavor explosion.
Yes, it's way better.
And gold was great.
I find a lot of variability in golds.
Yes.
I find I've had, I lost count of how many golds I've tried, but let's say 2 of them were just
What's
okay.
gold? Is it an age point?
I think it's just a chosen barrel that they call gold.
I'm googling.
What's the difference?
That's what I want to know. Yes, I'm over 21.
Slightly higher proof, so it's not straight from the barrel, but it's higher than regular.
they still-
blends.
The gold edition was second version created after the original 93 proof. This is 103 proof. So you're
rather than 126 proof or whatever you get from straight from the barrel.
Blanton's is good. Had it great. I was never like if I see it at a bar, I wasn't buying it. Straight from the barrel, I was like, oh shit, this is good.
It is good.
So
You see it, get it. All right. Do we have anything else to go over, Tom? We're rambling on about proofs and barrels and Blantons now.
we went down a rabbit hole.
Cross-platforming onto Facebook, somebody says Conti's had Penelope 17-year store pick that was
Yes.
144 proof.
Yes.
Oh, that's hazmat.
I got 1 or 2 of those in my. Is it 144 proof?
That's
Is there
what it
any?
says.
Is there any left
I haven't opened it yet. It's sitting in my basement.
at Conti's?
Oh, Conti's gone.
Gone? Sold it all?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure Nick scuttled a couple away, but it's not available for public.
Well, what you should do is go to Conti's and buy a bunch of bottles, sign up for their list because they do a bunch of raffles. So you got to buy some to get on the barrel.
There's a
picks and the
beacon
other
in
ones.
his raffle.
He has a beacon? Wild turkey
It's
beacon?
in the back of the
Oh, my God.
shelf, the little
All
display
right.
case.
I'm going to buy some vodka. See you later.
Yeah, go buy some Cutwater and some High Noons.
All right, Vinny, thank you. Thank you, special guest, Old Fitzgerald.
Run through that auction, favorite some stuff. There's some good stuff in there. It's climbing.
Get ready for our November. We're consigning now.
Yes, we're consigning now for
if you
November.
got bottles to get in, reach out to us.
Stop procrastinating. Just get them in.
Yeah, seriously, do it now.
People are like, "Oh, what's the latest I can get them in?"
Now.
Today, tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah. And have a great Labor Day weekend, guys.
Yes, enjoy. Have a hot dog.
Peace.
See you later.